everybody. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me. This is Rabbi Wagensberg. Today I'd like to share with you something which I find myself and many other people find very challenging. And that's the area of tefillah, davening, prayer. Many people find it so difficult to connect. Such an investment of time. Besides which, doesn't God know anyway what it is that I need? Why even bother calling out to Him? He should know. I have to remind Hashem. Am I telling God how to run the show anyway? The Maharal shares with us a most powerful message as to the purpose of tefillah. He says the first time the Torah mentions the word tefillah, or a variation of that word, is found at the end of Sefer Bereshis, in Parshas Vayechi. Yaakov Avinu's on his deathbed, and he says to Yosef, his beloved son, Ra'o panecha lo pilalti. You know something, Yosef? I never pilaled to ever see your face again. And behold, God has shown me not just your face, but the faces of your children, Ephraim and Menashe. What does pilal actually mean? I never pilaled to see your face again. Rashi on the spot says that pilal means lo melani libi. I've never filled my heart to think the thought of ever seeing your face again. Rashi just defined the essence of prayer. What is pilal? What is tefillah? It's an exercise in which we fill our hearts. With what are we supposed to fill our hearts? With the values contained in a siddur. From one cover to the other of those prayer books, the full gamut of Jewish thought, emotions, and philosophy can be found. And as we engage in something called tefillah, we're supposed to be filling our hearts and our minds with true Torah values and making ourselves even better people, refining our character traits even more so. And that's what the essence of prayer is supposed to be. And therefore, according to the Maharal, of course, we're not reminding Hashem of anything. Hashem does know. We're not telling God what to do. We're basically talking to ourselves. Hashem is very much there. We are talking to God, but we're talking to God. God does not need to hear those words. We need to hear those words, that Hashem is in control and in charge of everything. And to the extent that we crystallize that God is in control of everything, to that degree, we grow as people and place our faith and trust in Hashem. And of course, all the other messages that prayer contains as well. We start to grow and become more feeling and more compassionate and more giving. That's the goal of tefillah. So we have to remind ourselves, the only person that loses out when one doesn't pray is the person himself. And the only people that benefit from tefillah are the people that engage in tefillah itself. So let's together, it's a very difficult undertaking for many of us, and so much time has to be invested, but the fruits and the rewards are tremendous. So let's together, everybody, try to strengthen ourselves a little bit more in our prayers, to dedicate that amount of time, to make time for davening. And then whatever words we do say, to take out maybe a section or two. I'm going to really say it slow and concentrate. What do these words mean? And how does it speak to me? How is it relevant to my life? And as we continue the process of growth through our prayers, we will have developed and polished ourselves into even greater people. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day. This has been Rabbi Wagensberg.